Hi there, and welcome to this video explaining how Jive improves the native search found inside Office 365. Now, as we know, search is one of the most important features of any software solution. You need search to find information that you need, such as documents, interactions, answers, questions, articles, and so on. You need search to find places that contain the information that you need. You need search to find communities and groups of people, as well as individual experts to help you to get your work done. And in advanced solutions, search can help you to find valuable information that you didn't even know existed. Search is so ingrained in how we all work that we take it for granted that every IT application should have a good search feature nowadays. Amazingly, Office 365 does not have a single unified search features, which is a surprise to many people. This means that searching for a piece of information actually requires you to open lots of different software applications inside Office 365, all individually, to search them one by one until you find what you're looking for. So if you can't remember where a piece of information is stored, then it's a challenge to find it. This is far from ideal, and no one really wants to be forced into that behavior because of the time and the effort that it takes. Jive enhances and also simplifies the user experience of Office 365 in many ways, including search. And from a search perspective, it does this by unifying the search across the key Office 365 applications. And it also does it out of the box for less money and time and effort than the cost of integrating those same Office 365 applications yourself. So let's take a look at search inside Jive. So with Jive, at the top right hand of the screen, on every screen, you get a single search box. So it's always there whenever you need it. And you can type in it and instantly search for files, documents, conversations, comments, questions, answers, videos, polls, blogs, ideas, and much more, all from one place, irrespective of whether that information or content is stored in Jive or in SharePoint, online or on-premise, or in Yammer, or actually in a multitude of non-Microsoft applications, which helps you to provide a unified search not just across Office 365, but actually across a broader portfolio of Microsoft and non-Microsoft applications, another added benefit of Jive. So in my search here, I can see I've got Yammer conversations, I've got Office documents stored in Office Online and actually stored in SharePoint Online under the covers. I've got content from other external non-Microsoft applications, and of course content that's stored inside Jive itself. It's all returned in one search result, so I don't have to go off and spend time opening different applications. And it of course means I can find things much faster than having to open different applications. Not only do I find the information and content, but I also get individual people and experts returned to me at the same time, as well as communities of people who can help me. So everything's here in one place, which means I can find what I need fast, whether it's people, help, content, information, answers, decisions, whatever. On top of that, when I open a document, and that document happens to be stored in Office 365, then it's surfaced right here inside Jive. So the user experience stays simple, it stays easy, and it avoids the confusion of having to open lots of different windows with lots of different applications. I can even edit this right here within Office 365. So search in Jive not only brings together all of the different siloed information on Office 365, but many enterprises use Jive as their enterprise search across many different business applications, Microsoft and non-Microsoft, because Jive search is so useful and so powerful. So let's take a look at search inside of the native Office 365 as a comparison with what you've just seen in Jive. So if I was to work here in Office 365 without Jive, then there is no single search box. And the search inside all of the different applications happens to run slightly differently, and the boxes happen to be in slightly different places, so the user experience is not consistent. So I actually need to search in every application that I think might have the information that I want, which introduces time and frustration barriers, and of course that impacts the overall user adoption of Office 365. Unfortunately, Delve itself, which a lot of people think might be the answer, doesn't help either with searching, because it can only search some of the files in Office 365. It doesn't search all file types. And it only searches files and does not search conversations, comments, questions, answers, and many other types of information. So Delve is not a unified search across Office 365. In addition, when it comes to files, Delve is never up to date, because it can take up to an hour before any new file appears inside of Delve. So let me repeat that because it's important. Delve only searches files, and so will miss conversations, comments, questions, and answers. Delve does not search all of the file types stored inside of Office 365, so you can easily miss the ones you're looking for. And Delve can take up to an hour before new files are available in the search engine, which of course will impact many time-sensitive situations that users will find themselves in. So even if I do find a document from Delve, that's great, but I still don't get all of the context that surrounds the documents. So I don't get the context from the conversations, questions, answers, comments, and all the other human interactions. Because Office 365 itself actually doesn't link that human context to documents in a usable way, not in the same way that Jive does. So if I don't see all of that context on the screen because I just happen to be looking at a document, then how do I know as a user, how do I know it even exists? I don't. So Jive on top of Office 365 really helps to not only unify the search across the Microsoft Office 365 apps as well as extending out to non-Microsoft apps, but it also helps with the whole user experience by connecting conversations, comments, questions, answers, and other human interactions to all of the information inside of the Jive application and across the Office 365 applications. This video was not created to convince you why Jive is better than Office 365. That is not the point. Office 365 is not an alternative to Jive, in the same way that Jive is not an alternative to Office 365. They are not competitive. They're actually designed for different things. So the comparisons made in this video are to show why Office 365 actually needs Jive in order to provide the search capabilities that users need and demand. So when you combine Office 365 and Jive together, then the digital transformation power for your business is unbeatable. Thank you.